the stream for you. Should be live.
Across the streams. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on.
Oh, we're not live?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
We are live?
We should be.
We'll do it live!
I can't hear anything yet, but.
Can't hear anything yet.
Hold on, let me check my sound. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Ah. Very good.
Right, it was the lag. It was the lag.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back to purge the world of Xenos and retake it using the heroes of history. Let's see, make sure we still have everybody that we got last time. Yep, we have Cyrus, Catherine, Hattori Hanzo, Frederick Barbarossa, Abe the Man, Lincoln. She doesn't... I'm going to have to change her. Godfrey of Bouillon, Vasily Zaitsev, Sacagawea, George Washington, Robert the Bruce, El Cid, Teddy Roosevelt, Eduardo Cash. I'm going to have to change it. I got Robert the Bruce.
They have slaughtered many of the elders and feasted upon the corpses of their prey. But we do not question their practices.
Oh, Data's
If kid named Bruce, I'm gonna go Bruce.
Bruce. It's like a completely normal conversation, but it's like, yeah, this is my son, Bruce.
Like, Dad, why do you do that? Because you're Bruce. You're not insulting you, Bruce.
I like to think it just catches on. Let's see, how many engineers do I have?
Like when they call his
Not
name in
nearly
school.
enough.
Bruce, actually, it's Bruce.
It's man's Bruce. There's actually a great sketch from with like old British sketch of Hugh Laurie and oh gosh, I forget his name, but he's been in everything. Gosh.
I have often wondered
No, he's a British actor.
Trust their knowledge within a being so
Big intellectual too.
so unmoved by others.
Stephen something.
Stephen Fry?
I think it's Stephen Fry.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they were always great. Okay, let's see. So, let's see. Where'd we leave off? Okay, so we got the United States on lock. Hey, Lark and Raven. Would the Dark Angels be stronger or weaker if they refuse to follow the Codex, like the Templars and Wolves?
They barely follow it.
Yeah, they consider the Codex more of what you would call guidelines rather than actual rules, and depending on what successor, they might follow it a little more strenuously than the others. And here, that's another big misconception. The Black Templars do follow the Codex, because the thing is, the exact line of the Codex is you cannot have a chapter that is over 1,000 Marines unless you are on crusade. By the Black Templars' logic, they are always on crusade. For them, the Great Crusade never ended, therefore they can recruit as many as they need to. So, yeah, they technically are within the bounds of the Codex, if you look at it with a very legalistic perspective. Now, as far as if they did it like the Space Wolves, that might be a little bit more...
Here's the thing about the Space Wolves. They don't need to follow the Codex, nor do they need to go against the Codex, because according to Games Workshop, anything the Space Wolves do is automatically good. Even if it's the most ridiculous, brain-dead, asinine, stupid decision you could think of, even if it is absolutely counterintuitive, somehow it all works out because Space Wolves. Because Space Wolves. Like, they are one of the few chapters that question the return of Gilliman and are not happy about it. And you might think, oh, well, that could be some interesting character drama there. Nope, they still do anything he says. You might think, oh, well, they could have some... But everyone likes to go like, the Dark Angels, they're questionable because Asriel deliberated firing on Gilliman. Yeah, you can call him evil for that. You can call him twisted for that, for sure. But at least that's character. At least that's nuance. At least it gives them some development. With the Space Wolves, we don't trust Gilliman, do we? No, we don't trust Gilliman. We're still going to do anything he says, right? Oh, yeah, we're totally going to suck him off. Because Space Wolves!
Alright, he's so passionate. Raven does get passionate. We all should be passionate.
We completed our research in remarkable time, Commander.
I hate the Space Wolves. I've officially now consider them my least favorite.
Even more than the Iron Hands?
Even more than the Iron Hands.
Wow.
Because at least the Iron Hands, you know what? I hate who they are, but with the Space Wolves, what they are is worse than who they are. Because at the end of the day, I look at the Iron Hands, and I see a bunch of nitwits who have serious lack of daddy issues. That's what the Iron Hands are. Their daddy got killed, and then they cease to be relevant. And now they're twisted evil sons of bitches. But at the very least, that's character. With the Space Wolves, they sold me a promise. Vikings in space. That was a promise. They failed to fulfill that promise, and yet they're loved for it. They're beloved for it. I released my Space Wolf video, and I got so much hate for it. I knew I would. But it baffles me because the more I hear them cringe and cope over what I said, all I have to do is say, tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. And each time they try, they flounder and stumble over themselves because here's the reality, bitches. I'm not wrong. And that's what you're upset about. That's what made you so mad. Because the truth is, if I was wrong, you wouldn't be upset. You'd go, oh, Raven, you sweet summer child. You truly don't understand what you're talking about. And then could go to all the things that I got wrong in the video. Instead, they go, look. How can you say, look at this. Look at the Dark Angels. Look at the Ultra. I'm like, oh, yeah, they have problems. Absolutely, they have issues. Tell me where I'm wrong about the Wolves. Oh, they can't do that part. Because they know I'm right, but they're like, oh, yeah, go go F yourself. Go look at your dog in that sweet way you know you do.
So I take it you don't like the Space Wolves.
You know what's funny? It's funny. I still don't like the Thousand Suns very much. But I hate the Space Wolves more.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
What caused the Space Wolf hatred for me? Oh,
under your leadership,
good question.
And you
no, I will answer this.
Yourself.
What caused my Space Wolf hatred? Here's why I hate them. I used to like them. I thought Lehman Russ was a cool Primarch. I thought the Space Wolves had a cool aesthetic too. I thought the whole idea of Vikings in space, awesome. I like it. It's cool. But the more I learned about them, the more I looked into them, the more I studied them, the more I thought,
the Chosen are making
these guys are kind of Gary Stews, aren't they? And I talked to some of my Warhammer-loving friends about that, and you know what they said to me? They said, dude, how can you not like the Space Wolves? What? How could I not like the Space Wolves? Dude, they're awesome! They do all this, and then they do that, and then they've got this woven thing, and, they've got this cool Viking aesthetic, and everything. I'm like, well, yeah, they do, but they're not really like Vikings. The fact that they can do all this stuff seems a little hypocritical. Oh, but that's just Warhammer, dude. Everyone's hypocritical. Okay, then what do you have against the Dark Angels? Well, they're hypocrites! Really? How interesting. How bloody interesting. Because that's what I hate about the Space Wolves. That's what I hate. They get the free pass. That's what I hate. Yeah, everyone in Warhammer is hypocritical. Everyone in Warhammer has some problems. There are Gary Stews and hypocrites and evil people in every faction. I get that. I understand that. But why do the Wolves get a free pass? Oh, that's right. Because they're Vikings in space! And to that I say, shove that broadaxe up your ass!
Of these mechanized units out there helping to keep the peace.
And floss your teeth with the
blade. As far as I
blade.
can tell, they're fully automated and armed to the teeth.
There, I said my piece.
Beautiful. Lark raving on Mad about Space Force. No, I think he's in his right mind on that one.
I will send
I've
word
never
as
been
soon as
more
we
right
have
about
something to
anything
know.
in my life. Other than the day I learned to follow Christ.
Indeed.
Here's the best part. Every person I've debated about the Space Wolves, none of them have been able to prove to me that they're not shit. None of them have been able to prove to me that they're not shit.
Commander, the Chosen are getting closer to hunting us down every day. The only way we can stop them is to strike first.
The only thing they will ever say to me is, can we just agree to like what we like? Oh yeah!
To do that.
Well yeah, you're free to like what you like. But feel free. I know people that eat their own shit. They're free to do that.
Just dropped $10 there. This is almost as good as the Kingdom Hearts rant.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
No, I kind of want to hear it now.
Does Raven have strong opinions on the fantasy universe? Not as much, because fantasy doesn't appeal to me as much as 40k. Not that I dislike fantasy, I like it fine. But I just don't know nearly as much about it. That's the difference. Now, why are Tech Marines and Librarians looked upon by their chapters? Tech Marines are seen as necessary, although sometimes not always trustworthy, because they kind of have ties to both the Mechanicus of Mars as well as the chapter, so they're kind of like, okay, who are you really with? And then Librarians run the gambit. Some chapters think Librarians are the coolest motherfuckers ever. Others just do not like them at all. Like, I'm currently reading Eye of Ezekiel, and part of the whole thing about Eye of Ezekiel is you're following the librarian of the chapter of the Dark Angels, Ezekiel, and you learn that there are a lot of people that he has to work with who don't trust him because he's a psyker. So, it really depends. It really depends on the chapters and the individuals in them. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to get started on Kingdom Hearts right now, but...
I don't know, I'd be here for that.
You'd be interested in that? Oh.
Lark, don't calm that Chaos Goblin side down, please.
Oh, well, get me started on something else and I'll keep going, but right now I'm moving stuff, so get me...
You want to get Raven angry. It's like, as a vampire player, read Manfred's lore, I hate him. Yeah, everybody who understands the end times hates Manfred von Karstein. Because when I first was start looking into his lore, like, look at this little weasel, isn't this kind of interesting? Then you read, like, because we lost Warhammer Fantasy. Now I hate him. Because here's the thing. I hate Manfred more than I hate Erebus.
The aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down,
yeah, well, no.
move fast.
I agree with Pancreas no work on this, because he made a very, very astute point. Sure, Erebus may have set off the stuff that led to Warhammer 40k, but at least because of him, we have Warhammer 40k. Manfred deleted a setting because of his actions. There is now less Warhammer because of Manfred.
You know what? That's fair. I'll give you that one. I will give you that one.
Just me or the audio sounds better. If you like the audio, maybe you. Sorry for bringing up the Space Wolves, but how would the Chaos Gods reward their followers for killing Custodes? It kind of depends, because like, say you're Abaddon the Despoiler. Like, okay, yeah, we expected you to do that. Good job. If you're like a baseline Space Marine, you're probably going to get a little bit of a power bump in there. If you were a normal human and somehow managed to find a way to kill a Custodes, the Chaos Gods are probably going to give you some gifts. Demon Princehood may be in the realm of possibility. So, you got that going for you. Alright, now we can start making contact. First, we're going to contact Western Europe.
Course for Sector 7, Western Europe.
Saw Raven's vid on Raider today. It was really cool because I feel like a hero would be fun to play for my first time playing for Honor. Yeah, honestly, all the Vanguards are pretty good for beginners, except for, I would argue, T-on-D has a little
Attempting
bit.
to establish.
Raider and Warden, I think,
had
are
some
very
wounded
beginner friendly.
soldiers requiring
The
treatment
best
after that
Vanguard
last
for beginners
action.
would be...
With a few days rest.
Well, all the Vanguards are
we'll be
pretty good for
ready to get
beginners.
back
The
into
worst
it.
for beginners
Our
would be
intel
T-on-D,
on the Chosen
because
is
his
getting
moveset is
more
so intricate
detailed
and
every
doesn't give
day.
as many
The
options.
skirmishers
Like, for example, every other Vanguard has an unblockable attack,
with honor.
except for
All
T-on-D.
skirmishers, all those
And I think
free
understanding the unblockable
hunters
50-50 is essential.
are eager to hear
Okay.
your orders, Commander.
Our influence with
Especially
the
since so many
resistance
characters have it,
factions has
but
motivated them to
that's neither
share
here nor
some
there.
new information on the Chosen.
But, yeah, I'm glad you liked the Raider video. Is there anything else that they want me to go off?
We'll get the
There's still the Kingdom Hearts rant.
If you or Raven couldn't be Dark Angels with other chapter, would you pick?
That's a good question. Black Templars, probably.
Black Cobras.
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, I guess you want a real one. White Scars.
That's fair.
There will be no
Either that or the card on.
no bastions to serve your fledgling
Man, they're finding crap out quick.
crumble.
The Chosen are going to do
I don't
whatever
want
it
a card
takes to
every
get
time
to
we go
you,
on mission,
Commander,
everyone-
even if that means wiping out entire
Now you have to be a
camps of
Kakardon
resistance
because you said that.
supporters. We're their only line of defense.
Okay, so
Engineer.
before I go back there and get back to work on my own stuff, Raven rant about live action Lilo and Stitch. Can I go back to ranting about Space Wolves?
You heard the request. You heard the request. We gotta recover now.
Hello, Route Gilliman.
G-Man.
Raven would kill the space furries so bad Lark would laugh like that. I hate the space furries. I hate the
Setting
space
course
furries.
for
I
Sector
cannot
9,
stand them.
Western
Fuck
United
you.
States.
And what I love about it is so many people are like, oh, there's so much Space Wolf hate. Why is that?
There's a reason.
Why? They don't deserve it. Why don't they deserve it? What's good about them? But yeah. If y'all have more reason, if y'all want me to talk more about the Space Wolves, I can, but as for the Lilo and Stitch live action, Lilo and Stitch live action may be the worst live action remake that Disney's done yet. It really might be. I thought at first it was going to be Mulan, and don't get me wrong, Mulan's still terrible. Then I thought it was Snow White, and don't get me wrong, that's terrible too. But I think Lilo and Stitch is the worst because they deliberately altered the message of the movie from the original for no reason other than socio-political pandering. Like, here's the thing. The message of the original Lilo and Stitch was Ohana. It was family. Family first. And to me, that was something very powerful and something the movie did a beautiful job of revealing. There were very strong moments in the film that displayed the value of family. Because the story, in my opinion, isn't even really about Stitch. It's about Nani and Lilo. Nani is this sister who's been forced into the role of mother and caregiver, who's trying to hold down a job, trying to keep custody of her sister, even though her sister isn't mature enough to understand that issue. Lilo's just a little kid. She's not mature enough to understand the issues Nani faces. Nani's just trying to be a good mom and sister to Lilo. And all the while, you have this Agent Bubbles, who is trying to take Lilo away, not because he's the bad guy, but because he's concerned for Lilo's safety, and Nani's desperate to prove that she can take care of Lilo. She's just desperate to keep their family together. And all the while, you have this little alien menace that showed up in their life who is now throwing everything out of whack. There are genuinely powerful moments in that movie. It's one of Disney's best, if I'm being honest. But then in the live action, they changed it. Nani doesn't really want Lilo, or at least she doesn't actually need Lilo, because throughout the movie, they're trying to get Nani to go to college and give up custody of Lilo, and they're promoting that as a good thing. And by the end of the movie, that's exactly what she does. Nani gives up custody of Lilo, gives her over to foster care, goes off to college in Los Angeles, as in going to mainland U.S. to go to college, leaving Hawaii, and leaving Lilo in foster care to go pursue what she wants. And the reason that, people are like, oh, but you know the message of the movie is about family is wherever you are. No, you dumbasses. Here's what that is. Ohana is about family. What's the follow-up? Family means no one is left behind or forgotten. That's the second follow-up line. No one is left behind. Nani left Lilo behind deliberately, and they painted that as a good thing because in the eyes of Hollywood, in the eyes of the left, and yes, I'm about to get political, in the eyes of the liberal left, a woman cannot want to be a caregiver. A woman cannot want to be motherly. A woman cannot want to be responsible. A woman has to want to be a girl boss. She has to want to get a degree. She has to want to get a job. She has to want to move on. It's okay to give your daughter over to the state, give your sister over to the state, give your child over to the state, because at the end of the day, it's not about the child's well-being or your family. It's about doing what makes you feel validated, and that's the most dangerous thing you can tell someone. Do what makes you feel good. No, you do what's right. And that's the problem with the remake of Lilo and Stitch. They deliberately wanted to make it sound like, no, fam. It's about what Nani wants to achieve, and everyone should be on board with that. Fuck that messaging. And here's the reality of it. They created this plot point that was not even a part of the original movie, and they didn't need to make it a plot point, because here's some fascinating ideas for you. First of all, why'd you go to Los Angeles to go to college? You're in Hawaii. You could get in-state tuition at a fine university for marine biology, because that's what you went to school for, marine biology. You mean to tell me that there are no marine biology degrees you could get in a Hawaiian university? I'm sorry, are you fucked?
Menace, ready to deploy.
Are you actually stupid, or do you think I'm stupid? Either way, there's a problem here. So she could have very easily gone to school in Hawaii and stayed with Lilo. Second, in the post-credits, in the mid-credit scene, it's revealed that Nani has a teleporter gun, which she can use to see Lilo anytime she wants. And you might think, oh, well, see, that's fine, Raven. See, now they can see each other anytime they want. But you see, consider this for a minute. If she has the teleporter gun to go from Los Angeles to Hawaii, that means the reverse can be true. She can go from Hawaii to Los Angeles. So why does she need to leave Lilo to anyone? She could literally stay in Hawaii, live with Lilo, take care of Lilo. When it's time to go to classes, she uses the gun to go to Los Angeles, take her classes, and then come home. They deliberately added that gun thinking, look at this, we kept them together. Yeah, dumbass, you still sent her away, threw in that gun, not even realizing what that was going to do to your message. It actually hurt the very message you were trying to sell, because once I say, can't she do it the other way? Suddenly your dumbasses, who never seemed to graduate middle school in terms of writing, couldn't figure out the problem with that.
Charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are...
Here's the reality of these dumbasses, and that's what they are. They're dumbasses in Hollywood. They are so obsessed, so in love with the ideas of the politics surrounding their worldview, that they can't understand what made Lilo and Stitch work. It wasn't a cute little fuzzy alien that ran around doing funny things and making Elvis references. It wasn't the idea of a cute little immature kid who made funny jokes, haha. What Lilo and Stitch was about was a dysfunctional family learning that despite their dysfunctions, they could still be a family. It was about Stitch, who never had a family, figuring out what that looks like. In fact, there's a really good scene when Jamba and Beakley, I think his name was, were hanging out in the jungle, and Jamba actually feels bad for Stitch because he says, Stitch is being exposed to a family that he's never had. How does he feel? How does he relate to this? He's looking at something he's never been trained or nurtured to understand. That's why Stitch runs away with the Ugly Duckling book, because he wants to understand what it is to have a family. That is the message of the movie, laid out clearly. You want to know what was missing from the remake? That fucking scene.
I will go.
Want to know what was missing from the remake of the movie? That whole fucking scene. They just made Jamba the villain. Because that's what he is. That's the cool thing about you want to know the cool thing about the original Lilo and Stitch? There were no real villains. Everyone in Lilo and Stitch, the original, is just someone doing their damn job. Yes, Jamba is said to be an evil genius, but he still helps out in the end. He still takes responsibility for his actions. Even Bubbles, the agent, isn't a villain. He's just doing his job and trying to do his best for Lilo. Nani isn't the villain. The big alien boss lady isn't the villain. There are no villains. But this remake is so stupid and thinks you're so juvenile. Well, you can't understand this movie unless we have a clear antagonist. How is it that an animated kids movie had more maturity and emotional resonant messaging with its audience than the supposedly adult live-action version? People like to say the reason they make live-action remakes is to appeal to an older audience. An older audience could understand the animated movie better than they could understand this. Because as an older audience, I looked at this remake and I went, this is shit. And they should be ashamed of it.
It's the only move, like I told you. This ends right here.
I think that was quite important.
Yeah. Well, they asked for it.
Yes, I think you did good.
And they asked for a rant, I gave them a rant. I'm sorry for hijacking your stream.
That's fine.
Well, unless there's anything
You
else,
seem fulfilled.
I'll take my leave.
Fulfilled.
All right, I think you can take a break. If they ask her another rant, I'll let you know.
Good thing. All right. Well, let me know if they need anything else.
Will do. Will do. Let's move you up a bit.
What about here?
Alright, I forgot we're playing XCOM. Yeah, we are playing XCOM, and right now we are trying to recover a serum toxicity report, because, I don't know, somebody in the Resistance we're trying to recruit an extra engineer, because you can never have enough engineers in this game. Okay, maybe you can, but, like, You need engineers far more than you need scientists in this game, and it's not even funny. So for those of you that might have been looking at me editing that one Spanish guy, he is Ferdinand II of Aragon. And the reason it was taking me a little minute to put him because I was looking up his dynasty name.
What have you to teach me of tactics?
Oh no, he's panicked. Let's see, what do you do when you're panicked? Are you going to hunker down or are you going to shoot somebody? And he's going to shoot somebody. Oh, it's a good effort, though. Oh, if that had landed, that would have killed him. That would have been awesome.
I won't last long at this rate.
Yeah, you won't. Oh, crap. We got company. More so than we already did. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember the TV series Lilo and Stitch, they also handled had subject they handled. Oh, yeah, the Lilo and Stitch TV show handled a lot of stuff very well, because keep in mind, that was like Disney in its heyday, at least in my opinion. Maybe it's like the heyday of like the Renaissance. Because it was good, it was family friendly, handled a lot of mature topics. Disney used to be really good at handling mature topics. Now, not so much. Get in there. Hopefully that removes the panic.
Looks like a decent kill.
Yep, panic removed. Kill him.
Call down the wrath.
There we go. There's a
Work well done.
Sorry, gotta go, but wanted to say have a great day, Lark. You too, Raven, and Space Wolves Best Legion. Agent. Bye, have a good day. Oh, have a good one, Samuel. He's wrong about that, though. How have you missed? You're going to be 3 feet in front of you. Oh, yeah, we're going to be saying stuff like that a lot. 14% to hit. Yeah, I ain't going to blame you for missing that. We're going to go ahead and have you start moving up. I think you're good to not be in cover.
Really?
I forgot I gave him Shia Gorath's voice. Alright. It's the best locale. Head up here. Is there anything I can explode nearby? Dang it, that's not useful to me. Because, like, remote start is such a... I think it's the Reaper's best ability. Just to be able to, like, go, point at an explosive, just, yes, it blows up the entire block. And no, there is nothing you can do about it.
I'm on the move.
Go ahead and just get behind cover, sweetie. Stun Lancer. And... yeah, go ahead and weaken that up for me, would you, sweetie?
Their armor is decent.
That it is. Okay, I think he's about to make a holy war. Oh no, he's going to use stick. Actually, no, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That means he cannot do anything next turn, but it also means he can't be hurt next turn, and he's in a vulnerable position, so that's actually good for us. This will not be.
I need stim.
Good thing is you have the stems.
They're smart people.
Here comes the... Oh, are you not going to just shoot from your grenade? Oh!
Of many.
Oh, that's not good. We need we're going to need a Reaper to take out the assassin. Well, we don't need one, but it helps. Well, I know what my next op is. Okay, what to take out first? Go ahead and take out the Stun Lancer. How are you alive? Alright. Go ahead and get up there, please.
Oh, that's right.
Alright, little weaker, but that was a free action. Can we get a little bit further down in there? Can you do it? Can you do it? Oh, and you can't. That is just double ungood. And crap, both of them are still up. Kill him, please. That'll do.
That's called democracy. Difficult.
How Sonics are treated each game as well. Like, think about the next door neighbor being able to shatter dude's mind or something blinking. Yeah. Alright, reinforcements. Like this. What? This is gonna be rough. Thankfully, they can't do anything,
the
but
waking world
still.
in which we live.
I may have to start this mission over because this is bull crap. Oh, yes, please do that. Please do Holy Warrior, because as soon as I kill you, he dies too. I was wondering when we were going to get the... Are you serious? Hold on one second while this going on. Like how you doing? I know, I know.
Jesus Christ and died to me.
Come on. Wake up. So one of the computer screens I read off of just decided it wanted to take a good, decent nap. Alright, are we all alive? Well, except for our Reaper. Alright, let's see, how do we want to handle this? Yeah, sweetie, you are in bad shape. I want you to get over there and heal yourself.
No pain, no freedom.
Alright. I need you dead yesterday.
Too much for them to handle.
Shoot that guy, please. Gosh dang it, man.
Bad news.
Yeah, that is bad news bears for us. But if you can kill this guy in one blow, dude, we have a shot. That's my boy.
Now know your damn place.
Oh, I love it when that happens.
We have positive confirmation of the
It's almost like, yes, please do the Holy Warrior. I want you to do it. Nice try, dumbass.
I don't think so.
Please don't use a flame grenade. Please just try and light him on fire. Is he just gonna move?
Menace 1-5, the clock is ticking.
Listen, I've got a lot of damage going on my side. Could you be a little bit more sensitive to that central? I want to mention people who...
He's a Spart.
Well, that happened. Today's been a weird day. First, someone tries to mug me, and then I pop into the stream and hear Dutch Vanderlyn. You're gonna hear more than that. But hey, hope you're okay. I'm a big XCOM nut. Nothing wrong with being a big XCOM nut. Let's see. Oh, you actually played Chimera? I did not touch Chimera just because it did not interest me in the slightest. It's like, hey, instead of like working all over the globe like we normally do, you have one city to work with. Enjoy that. How about I don't? Kill him.
This is an extermination. Won't be troubling Zion anymore.
Alright, so we managed to clear him out. That's good. Get in there and... Actually, ideally, you should be the one to hack this. So... Get in there.
Affirmative.
I'll have you get over here just so that we can keep you covered. Nexus, I mean. All that matters to me is that new owners aren't progressive, as they will allow mods that will replace U.S. flags, pride flags, and they'll ban mods that do the opposite. You're discussing Nexus Mod Manager. Hack that chest, sweetie.
Terminal.
I wasn't good at XCOM, but I don't hate people who play it. Huh. Run out, research current tech. Alright, sweet. Ugh. So close, and yet so far. I mean, she's probably not used to using computers. We did bring her back from, 300 years ago.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. The charges
We still got people to kill? Oh boy.
Secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Alright. Let's see what we got.
Yes. A day will come when our
Flamer, Soldier, and freaking codexes. History with humanity. Every species is chill post Advent Wars, etc. I'm sorry if Canon Scion, for example, anything to go by. You have a universe of living psychers walking around and aliens with bad history with humanity. Yeah. Like, even the Vipers, they're all just cool now. No one's questioning it. Less than 5 years after the war. Yeah, that's no bueno. Oh, he's an advanced trooper. Kill him proper. Close, but no cigar. First of all, I need you to get into cover.
Haha, yes.
Go ahead and reload while you're there.
A new act in this play.
Free reload. Yeah, it's not going to do anything, so let's just go ahead and get you closer.
Well, I suppose.
Alright. Protect the Emperor. There we go. Oh, no, it's not the Emperor. Protect the King of Spain. Yes, use Psionic Bomb on the 2 melee guys. That's smart. And use flames on the 1 guy I have that's entirely flame retardant. Drunk mugger. Glad you're alright. Kill him, please. Finish the job. Oh, I haven't given him Shadow Step yet.
Are you drunk?
Are you drunk? Yes, he is. We found the mugger who was trying to get you, Ranger. He's working for Advent. We took care of him this time.
A classic.
I don't have a line of sight on any of them. Dag nabbit. We'll keep him there for right now. Do I kill him or do I kill you? I'll kill you.
Can't expect God to do all the work. Happy are those who do the work of the Lord.
Alright, another lieutenant. Whoop. And yeah, let's go ahead and pop this. I can get a good enough shot off at
I'm
him.
on it.
Oh, I guess I took one step too far. Huzzah. Well, no point doing it now.
Wonderful.
Thankfully, I won't be able to do that for like a turn or two. Please don't target her. She's been through enough already. Or miss. Yeah, miss. Missing is good. Otherwise, don't take on sci-fi magic, but commit to the bit. Come on. Yeah, there's that too. How much can you do? do it. Send it home, boys. For Castile and Aragon. Oh, we stunned him. We stunned him. That means he can't split. Heck yes. Godfrey.
If that's your style.
Make it happen. Triangle versus Spacer, basically 40k vampires versus werewolves. I mean, you're
Killed
not
enough
wrong.
assassins that have come.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Only good because one of our soldiers got killed, and it just had to be a Reaper.
Advent officials
Fan
revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wound.
Yeah, try and cover that up. You love sci-fi magic, especially in Mass Effect. Even there is, I don't think they can even classify it as magic because it's like literally just manipulating like gravity fields.
Shack somewhere. No regrets, Commander.
Oh, you don't mind that your golden girl just got wrecked? To have that revival protocol. Honor her sacrifice. It's decent. Sometimes when it auto-generates them, it doesn't always generate them well. You know what cool stuff can we give you? Deflect. Interesting. Channel. Yeah, we're going to go with deflect. Do I want to give you this? I'm going to give you aftershock, too. Now you're going to get Shadow Step. Alright.
Hello, Commander.
And we got another engineer. How about that? And... oh, can I not actually have the engineer do anything right now? Then you know what that means. Excavate. I need you all working. Alright, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to recruit another Reaper until the next covert action's done. Not now. We were in the middle of making contact with Western Europe.
For Western Europe.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Ah, dang. If I make a Psyker from Spain, I'm going to have him be Torquemada. Hey, Torquemada, what do you say? Torquemada's got back from it once.
Facilities.
Okay, great.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
Alright, we can build the Shadow Chamber now. That's great. It's a waste of resources in my opinion. If it's inspired, yeah, we should use the
begin our
intel.
research.
New objective added.
I'm not building it yet. I got so many other cool stuff to build.
The aliens' encryption methods. We can now construct a facility designed specifically to analyze any materials we recover.
I hate the Shadow Chamber because it's basically like you use it for like one story thing, and then all it does is just tell you what you're going to fight on the mission.
With all that's been going
which
on,
does, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't help you out as much as a lot of the other stuff. Signed blue screen protocol. Okay, so we got our EMP nades. And blue screen rounds. Nice. I don't know how many Illyrium cores. Okay, we only have 2 cores left. I need another Viper corpse.
We'll get started right away, Commander. I'll send word when the project is complete.
Come on, I want to get on to another continent. There we go. We have made it to Europe, boys and girls. Aliens cancel the invasion because they see Lark's recreating the swimming nuns dance routine. Hey! Don't knock it if it works, my dude. Don't knock it if it works. But the psionic damage is only resisted by one enemy type, and even then, it's effectively truly no damage.
New regional contacts located.
Alright.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
Commander, you'll be happy to hear our most recent covert action yielded some new intel on the Chosen.
Contacts with new regions made
Commander.
instant. Oh, we're gonna want
We might
that.
just make you an honorary Reaper. If you've got something new for us, Commander, my Reapers are up for taking
Can't do the
on
next
some
thing until one of them
additional
gets in
orders.
major.
Our
Yeah, we need a
influence
new
with the
Reaper.
resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Send our new boy out there.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Go ahead and do that. Alright. Teddy Roosevelt and Hattori Hanzo have a bond. Okay, I need you to appreciate how funny this is to me. Because here's the thing. Teddy Roosevelt was actually very interested in Japan. Like, he was, like, one of the first people to, like, read, like, the history of Japan and, like, the samurai from an American perspective. So he was kind of, a big nerd on Japan. So, the fact that he immediately bonds with the only Japanese person we have here is actually amazing. So, yeah, it's canon, boys. Hattori Hanzo and Teddy Roosevelt are friends. And I will hear no argument. So, XCOM is basically Final Fantasy Halo. It's a crude, but not inaccurate description. Alright, who else am I missing? Oh, yep, Cyrus. You keep ranking up there, bud. Blade Storm. Oh, dude, you are just a beast. Alright. How many do we have? We got 2 of 21 soldiers. That's healthy. Lark, what made the Chosen such a threat to the propagandist of it? The Chosen such a threat? Oh, hold on.
Famous, Commander. Your reputation is spreading beyond the Resistance, and soon the whole world will be watching. Are you ready to put on a show?
Maybe I am. You don't know me. What to do next?
Avenger plotting new course.
So the thing is, the Chosen are basically like these. They're excellent at what they do in terms of hunters. They lead Advent forces, and they also are great at like capturing and interrogating people. Basically, they're basically the champions of Advent, and being so, like they are the spec ops of the other side sent to try and get me, the commander.
Hello, Commander.
Hello there. Oh, I have another data pad? We're going to take a pause on that. I want to go ahead and research magnetic weapons.
Eager to begin, Commander.
I'm sure it is. AP rounds. Ooh, that's nice. That is really nice. I like that. The Royal Held Captain, the Bismarck to fight. Held Captain, the Bismarck to fight the Americans. What? China had ninja. They always help the people. Huh. Let's be honest. Most people from history would have loved Teddy. The guy was very charismatic. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Stalin loved pizza. Well, to be fair, who doesn't? The word's not word. Supply raid? We could always use some supplies. What do you got?
Setting course for West.
It's not like I was trying to get intel, and actually, I got pretty good on supplies right now. All right, Cyrus, back at it. We got Zaitsev. I'm not sure we need 2 Rangers on this. I'd like a Grenadier. I'm going to give you the AP rounds, and we'll let Zaitsev stay since you were on the last mission. Don't want you tiring out too quickly. Actually, no. No. Have you go, since we already have 2. Well, if Bradel Mox come on, since he's only a squatty and we need him to level up. And 2 are the same, so I know we're gonna have to edit you. We all know who I'm gonna pick for in Poland. There really is the best job option. Don't know why you suddenly give him that. Gotta make sure I spell this right. Not sell, soul. There we are. Jan Sobieski. Oh, they already gave him Geralt of Rivia. That's perfect. Happy-go-lucky. 11B. 11B normal. He's pretty good. Pretty good guy. Biography. Born. 1629. You're a king of Poland! Woo! Alright. Now. Head. We gotta fix this. Schmaw scarf. He's not wearing no schmaw scarf. Head's fine. Okay, let's see. Select back. Darker brown. And we need a dang fine mustache. No, we're not going for Burnsides. Perfect. How to allure Lark? Oh, I know. Kafka Valhalla was very accurate and incredibly made. I know y'all trying, DOJ, man. And that's the thing. I know y'all trying, and so therefore, I say it doesn't work. But yeah. Oh gosh. But all this blows my mind is that tomatoes from South America, Italian food didn't have the tomatoes until the Americans were discovered. Think about this. Europe didn't have potatoes either. It means no vodka for the Russians. What were they doing before they had vodka? Now, let's see. Gotta customize that armor. Going big red. And white. Just like the... Actually, no, we're gonna reverse that. Because I'm making him the Polish flag. Perfect. Is it subtle? No. But I don't care. This is great. Advanced stock? Yeah, it's first let's give you the extended mag. So ridiculous would miss a bit. And what can I upgrade? Yeah, big red. Oh yeah. It's all coming together, fellas. Boys, oh, you still have that thing. I forgot that was a thing. All right, boys. I wish you luck. Now, get out there and make the world a better place. Bro's ready to defeat the Ottoman Empire. He's pushed back the invaders before. That's what we need right now. Hey, Lark, how did the Picts and later the Scots give the Romans and later Anglo-Saxons and Normans afterwards so much trouble? For the same reason the Afghans are able to give invaders so much trouble. Because here's the thing you have to understand at the end of the day. The majority of Scotland is not worth the resources to occupy.
Recon picked up a
like the Highlands are beautiful, absolutely, but in terms of like resource extraction and like taxation and what you're getting out of it, Scotland just is not worth it. It's not worth it, and not to mention, and I don't necessarily mean worth it in terms of hey getting money out of it, but in the price you're going to pay for it. If it was just like hey walk in and conquer it, sure we'll take it. But here's the thing: the Picts and the Scots are hardy fighters, and when things aren't going their way, do they fight till the death? Well, maybe a couple times, but a lot of times what they're going to do is they're going to go right up into the hills, stay there, and wait them out. And that's exactly what happened. The Romans beat the Caledonians and the Picts quite easily on several occasions. But what happened? They went into the highlands where the Romans couldn't get them easily, and the Romans were like, oh, gosh, this isn't worth this is not worth it. Fine, we're going to leave and just build another wall. And then they would come out of the hills and retake what was theirs. That's the big reason why they had using the geography to their own advantage. Because keep in mind, Scotland only ever formed with England because of marriage ties, and they officially united into one country, really, because Scotland bankrupted itself on a colonial venture, and in order to save themselves economically, they merged with England. That's how that happened. It wasn't because they were conquered. Realities make sure climate and manpower have the ability for the Roman tactics to work in the region. There you go. There was an event that begged my folks by return, now that I haven't dealt with. I'm sure you're a busy man there, Lord Commander. Alright.
Menace 1-5. The Advent troop transport is nearby. Engage and eliminate all hostile forces. We got a last-minute tip that Advent has additional materials stashed somewhere in the AO, but we don't have an exact position. The clock is ticking, but we should still try to recover that gear if possible.
Plus, if that actually means something. Because sometimes they're like, hey, there's someone else out there that's trying to help out. It depends. Alright, Jan. There's no good location for you. I hate it. Alright, just go ahead and scout ahead. Forward! I forgot I gave him the heavy voice. And that's the 8 loads of Romans. Oh, absolutely.
Last one in gets to grease my gear.
Alright, still no sight.
Oh, what?
Alright, don't want to push too far ahead, just because...
Moving far.
Yeah, dude, orange tastes like mayonnaise. Don't look at me, I didn't write it. What mayonnaise are you eating?
Could use a portal about now.
Couldn't we all, Jan? Couldn't we all? Ah, here's our first victims. Oh no, these things. I think we saw them
what
last
would
round.
appear to be a single entity.
No, you guys
is
haven't
actually
seen these
a
yet, I
swarm
don't
of
think.
tiny robotic units.
These
working
things
in
are like
close
codexes,
coordination
but
to maintain a cohesive
actually they're a side
form.
note to the codexes because they are very annoying. Hopefully you won't see what they do because they suck. If you can damage that one, you will do it. Come on, Vasily. Yes, my boy!
Not a big surprise.
These things... Is that why the Romans never went to Ireland? Because it wasn't worth it? In large part, yeah. They did make landfall there, and they helped out, like, one of the local chieftains once upon a time. And one Roman governor did, like, say, like, hey, we should totally go take Hibernia. That's what they called it. Because why not? But they realized, okay, tell me, why should we do it? Because the Romans, when they invaded somewhere, it was for typically one of two reasons. Either A, there was a strategic or economic resource that they really wanted to exploit, like gold, minerals, or good farmland, or something else like that. The other reason is because if they were a military threat that was so serious they had to be dealt with. Like, that's why they invaded and fought with Germany so much, because they were a serious threat. They invaded Dacia to get gold. They invaded Spain because, well, the Carthaginians were there. That was a serious threat. And there's also a lot of silver in the Iberian Peninsula. So those were very serious reasons why they wanted to do that. Ireland did not present a realistic conquest. Sure, there were Irish pirates that raided the coastline of Roman Britain, but it was never enough of a hassle that it justified them going and trying to conquer Ireland. Particularly when they have so many other problems to deal with. Do you really want to deal with which is worse, the occasional pirate raid or the hordes of Germans pouring over the Rhine? You gotta pick and choose your battles. Cyrus,
give me some covering fire.
I need you to be a bro.
Beats walking.
Potatoes. They wanted potatoes.
Multiple targets.
Oh, great. Shield bearers.
Our resistance contacts had heard rumors Advent might be rolling out a heavy infantry armor system. Looks pretty tough.
Kill this thing first. This is the biggest threat. It's still moving. You get my hopes up sometimes, game. Injustice, just. That's a 53% chance to hit, which means it will not, unless the RNG gods favor me.
As you order.
Rome was the greatest empire in the world. People, when they realize it, those conversations they're having in English. I see that, no capes, but I raise you this. Your legal system is based off what? And not to mention, English was not a thing when the Romans ran around. English takes from Latin. Now, granted, it's not an official Romance language, but there's enough influence in there that we have been studying Latin for such a long period of time. There's a reason why all scientific discussions, like all the scientific language, is Latin. Because Latin used to be the language of the educated to communicate, to trade, for church. So, gotta give Romans due. Not that I don't... Britain did a heck of a job. But you gotta give credit where credit is due with terms of Rome.
Got it.
Okay, hold on. Let me set this guy up to blow. Please, Jan. I vouch for you. That's my boy. That is my boy. And the Winged Hussar. Yeah, I already know his nickname's gonna be like the Winged Hussar. What the heck? Oh my gosh, you're gonna be in pain today. Are we for real? Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Alright, there we go. That's fixed. That should take care of that issue. Don't get me wrong, Rome did well. Worlds full of ashes of empires, though, that thought themselves immortal. You are correct. You're technically correct. But Rome is probably one of the more impactful empires in human history, particularly for like Europe and Western nations. Rome does so much, but you are right. There are other empires that I think should also get a lot of credit, but the thing is, Rome kind of set the gold standard there. All right, now what to do? Let's see if we can get you a better angle.
Almost there.
Come on, baby. I don't know what that rock did to tick you off there, Abe. But the heck. Again. Alright, let's see. Maybe you can... What is with your accuracy today? Alright, well. Might as well give it the old college try. Slash him. And he's stunned. Alright, good job, Mox. British Empire may have been the biggest, but it set the bar as the greatest.
A new world awaits me.
Increased damage from close range attacks. Well, we don't have Reapers. Oh, she's immune to explosives in this one. That's not good. And she doesn't trigger. Oh! We're gonna have to go in melee on this one.
You will never see it.
Ah, you coward.
Sounds like that Chosen is headed right for us. Keep your guard up and your eyes peeled.
Please don't mind control. Please don't mind control. Thank you. Okay, he's panicked, though. That's not good. Please shoot him. Oh, no, you're just hunkering down. Eh. Oh, that's not good. I don't want to lose Cyrus. Cyrus has kind of like been a pal for me. Oh, no!
For some, the pain would be empowering.
You're not going to harm anybody. You're just going to put up an annoying shield. Which means now I target you.
Where will you possibly run that I cannot find you?
Yeah, I need you banging up on this one, dude. I can't afford to have you slacking. Just hit him with your gun to be more accurate. Alright.
Go on.
Get up closer.
Thought you might like it.
That gets rid of one of the armors. You can't see the shield bearer? That is odd. Okay, that gets rid of the shield.
Zigged when he should have zagged.
There is no shame in their defeat. They know nothing of their actions. Perhaps you'd like to try a more adept sparring partner.
Alright, let's keep him in the fight a little longer. Come on, old Vasily. Well, that cockroach is dead, but the sectoid that I need you to blow up is still kicking. Regrettably. He's going to be stunned for another turn, and honestly, he's not too much. Not where I wanted you to go. Unfortunately, he's the only one that I have a shot of hitting.
There are resources. Their service is over.
Oh, this might be the end of Osiris. Okay, just making a Psy zombie, we can live with that. We're getting a half Eldar Librarian Ultramarine again soon. Maybe. We'll see.
No!
Oh no, they panicked Abe! I'd get mad at him for not shooting, but I didn't have him reload, so. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Actually, let's have you. Cyrus! Where are you? There you are. Get him.
Didn't work. Free of
Alright, he's back in business.
Not all are created equal.
Kill him, please. Payback time. I just shoved a bolt through your chest. How are you alive? I'm gonna need you to move up, because back there you're not helping. Hair triggered. I was hoping for an Illyrium core. Mongol Empire made terror tactics a big show on the world stage, practically the reason Shinobi existed. Okay, let's see.
A 10 batal.
Yeah, whatever that means. Kill him.
There will be no reconciliation for your kind, betrayer. Fight and die with honor, or simply die. It makes no difference to me.
I could get the feeling she's salty. Why leave the island to fend for itself? Huh? Ran into somewhere doing something for some reason, and no, it isn't even physically possible for either of us. I'm tired of hearing this dumb question over and over. Don't worry, Robu. We understand that it's not possible. Tell your friend I says hi when you see her next. Kill him. That's good. That's nice. Lark, 2 questions. What would happen if Vikings and Mongols teamed up to conquer whatever land they could take?
I grow weaker.
I can't lose another special unit. Oh, if only you had... Wait, do you have Blade Storm? You do have Blade Storm! That's my boy! He earned his epitaph, the Great.
Our enemy is
Oh, right, you. I forgot about you. Oh, good, he's just dazed.
Savor what time you have left. It's fitting that we meet on the field of battle. I have no intention of quibbling over ideology.
Yeah, but for someone who doesn't want to quibble, you sure do speak a lot.
It only requires that I recapture you, Commander, and remove any trace of your resistance from it first.
We've got the Chosen in our sights. It's time to take them out. Damn it, one of our soldiers is down. They're vulnerable to the Chosen's attacks in that state. Get them back on their feet, ASAP.
I'll do that in just a second. If you'll excuse me right now, I'm dealing with some other things.
Summer day.
Only 50? Oh, well. Still sealed the deal.
Tough beast, but I killed it.
Alright. Get up there and heal him.
Here I come! Good.
Alright, she ain't extracting any information on you. At least, not anytime soon. Let's hope this works. Oh, what's the matter? You can dish it out if you can't take it.
I go.
Come on. Outstanding.
Try as you might, you will never stop the hunt.
Yeah, aid protocol. Do you have the game modded? I'm hearing TF2. Yes, the game is heavily modded. Although strangely close to Terra's ancient avian species, more than it is to mammalian species. Right, of course, of course, my Primarch. You're absolutely right. Wink, wink. She's your little bird. We got that. Oh, great. Well, that's just awful. But yeah, now to answer the previous question about Vikings and Mongols teamed up, I want to read over that again one more time. Who are you going to kill? Who are you trying to kill? Or are you just camping out?
Come and get some.
The cloak of
Ah, that's not good.
Your soldiers will die today, Commander, but they die with honor.
Hey, appreciate that, at least. But yeah, the Mongols teamed up to conquer whatever land they could take. What would have been The Typhoon didn't blow my... What? Typhoon didn't blow away from the Mongols. Okay. So the Vikings teaming up with the Mongols isn't as unlikely as you might think. Simply because Vikings liked working as mercenaries, and Mongols, the Empire, hired mercenaries a lot of the time. So, it is very realistic that that could have happened. And the Vikings would have done well as mercenaries as they done pretty much everywhere. That's the Byzantines. They had the Varangian Guard for a reason. As far as what would happen if the Typhoon didn't go through, that's a good question, because on one hand, samurai are pretty tough customers, but these aren't the Edo or Sengoku period samurai. They have their own way of fighting. They also have horse archery too, so it'd be kind of interesting. I would probably give it to the Mongols, but I'd have to think about this one a little bit. You can hit her from all the way over there. Nice. Unfortunately, we don't even need to worry about that, because Cyrus is going to send her back to whatever hell she came from.
Hostile down!
That was without a Reaper, how about that?
Though it pains me
Well, the fact that we've had
to
Rabute first man as far as taking his reign all the streams
will not
before.
allow me to die in this world.
Fear's ancient avians, dinosaurs. The Eldar are dinosaurs? Well, they do
sure
ride
we'll see them
dinosaurs with their
again,
accents.
but that Chosen sure wasn't expecting the fight we put up today, Commander.
Yep, now I just gotta clean up her scraps. Still blinded, that's just lovely. See if I can get you close enough to hit him. 68%, come on, he's a big cuss, you can shoot him. How did you miss? There, I did it, I said the line.
Ready weapon.
Finish him, please.
Something of value. They live no more.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Tell them to pose near an Advent burger menu. For science, of course.
Yes, can we get it, Tigan? You like, you like, the burgers. Please use your shield in your brain. I'm not even that version of Gilman. I am the TS Gilman, still tracking my death cone. I'm disconnected to the internet somehow. Ah, of course. Then you got a good thing coming, Rabute. I still think Japan would win because they have to take every single island and naval logistics, especially in those times were unreliable with the best of the evil and piracy. There is some truth to that. I think, however, they would make a heck of a go for it. I think the capital would fall. How long they would be able to hold on to what their gains in Japan, that's up for debate. Wonder what happens if the Mongols reach Japan, goes to Tsushima. I mean, they did hit Tsushima.
At least we know these Chosen can be
the
killed.
first AI. Well, actually, no. In 40K, you have the Men of Iron, and then before that, there was like the Men of Gold and the Men of Silver and stuff like that. Oh, who are you bonding with, buddy? Jan Sobieski. They're bonding over their love of red and white. Max and Sobieski. Just taking out the trash. Deadeye, lightning hands. We're going to give you the Deadeye feat, because sniping's your thing. What do we got for you? Reflex? Try great. We'll go with that. Alright. Alright, we got 2 Illyrium cores. That's what I wanted to hear. We're not building anything? We could be building something.
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
I'm sure you will. But, whew, Tsushima got brutally fricked, didn't they? Oh, yeah, it got captured, but then the Typhoons hit. So, yeah, but don't get me wrong, great game. Oh, whoa, that was quick. Alright. Can we build a Scilab? We have insufficient power? No. No. That can't be. The heck we don't have insufficient power. Build me a Scilab.
Lab construction initiated.
We getting psychers. Listen, no bears or wolves will... when I said bear, I thought that said furries up there. I was like, ah! No! They followed me even here.
I'm getting closer every day. You've left quite the trail of destruction.
Oh, I never finished building the radio relay.
I'll be touring the Avenger in no time.
I gotta go ahead and do that so I can get the Continental bonus.
There were some casualties during that last covert action, Commander. But our troops will all recover after some
Sergeant Victor.
One of my best people was so impressed by your soldiers after that last action together. They're coming to join up with you. Hope you don't mind.
That's why I sent them. Don't have a major yet, so I can't finish this off. This is going to be a problem. Breakthrough research. Loot. Facility lead and fabricate PCS. Nothing that's really jumping at me. Wish it was counter-chosen action, but nope. So I guess, see if we can get any breakthrough research. Actually, no. Facility lead. Sergeant and getting dodge.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Oh, hush up, you. Call sign boss. That's what you're calling him? Oh, no. Sorry, George. Alright, let's get the...
Commander, each of our soldiers is rated based on
he
their
has a high combat
understanding of our
intelligence. That's
tactics
nice.
and capabilities. Something we refer to as combat intelligence. Because of their unique experiences in the field, our faction soldiers from the Resistance will gain access to new abilities based on this combat intelligence.
The new uniform isn't bad considering, but sometimes I do miss that damn sweater.
I bet you do. So considering your short magazine, you're getting an autoloader. And let's learn about you, sir. Said Okaiba's voice. Okay, they're Russian. We have Vasily Zaitsev. We need somebody a Russian who's good at this stealth. I'm feeling Peter the Great. So we're gonna go with I think that he's Romanov dynasty. I'll change that later. Intense? Nah, he wasn't too intense. He was actually... And you're wondering, why am I picking Peter the Great to be a Reaper? Because Peter the Great actually, he went undercover in a Western port as, a shipbuilder for several years because he was so big that he could pass off as just, hired help. And so he could learn how to build ships for the Russian Navy. So, I think intense is probably good enough. So, head. I'm going to need to take this. Oh, get back there. Oh, no. Brown. Chin curtain. No. And where's that hair? Where is the hair? Long curls. Perfect. With the Egyptian Empire being older than the Roman Empire, it's strange that the Romans outdid them in so many areas. Now, you got to keep in mind the Egyptian Empire at its height, like that's a Bronze Age civilization that started to get into the Iron Age, and the problem is Egypt is very great agriculturally, but it doesn't have a lot of good iron deposits, at least particularly along the Nile River. And so other empires around it always had that advantage over the Egyptians. And so that was just a problem they always had to deal with. Like, I know this was a joke, but I can prove why Little Caesar was the best Roman emperor. Okay. Alright, so now we've got that going for him. Let's see. Do we keep the hood? Yeah, we'll keep the hood off. If only he was finished. Yeah, if he was finished, it would obviously like, oh yeah, he's going to be Simo Heha. But he's not finished. Japan will give a hell life, but if God let them set foot on their coast because for some reason it took particular liking to that little island nation. At least for that day, he did. Oh boy.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the
they're
Avatar
halfway
project. If we're going to slow
Whoa,
them down, we'll need to
you're
move
halfway there. Okay, so just press the on button. Thank you.
Welcome to the fight.
Presumably they weren't doing anything before. Just kidding. Now they're just better. Now we're going to coordinate with them better. Rome was very good at agriculture from their sources. They were good at agriculture, certainly. However, Egypt was also great because that was the Mediterranean breadbasket for a bit. Because that was actually one of the big problems with the Arab conquest on the Byzantines, because they took Egypt and Rome never got it back, and that was a huge blow because the food's cut off now, and that's a massive issue. Resistance supply drops are collected instantly. Oh, hot! And we're about to get a resistance supply drop.
Your efforts have become well known to the people of this world, but I am afraid you bring them nothing but false hope, Commander.
Aren't you just a pleasant person? Go away.
Avenger plotting new
See what
course.
the black market has.
Market is open.
Buy. Chosen hunter information. Rush research magnetic weapons. How much are we, Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Market is open.
And it becomes instant? Oh no, it just activates instantly because it went down from 6 to 3 days. Whatever. Not upset. But yeah, that'll be helpful. With that, though, we're going to need alien alloys, but I also want to... I need to get over to East Asia. But we're going to go ahead and make contact with West Africa just because there's an alien facility.
Setting
we need
course
to get there.
for West Africa.
Actually, I should have waited.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now.
Alright, how'd we do?
You have made considerable
we didn't get an
progress
A.
against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
I was good before, but this is something else entirely.
Yeah, you think you're hot stuff.
Other level. You're beginning to slip. Your plans are no longer as unpredictable as you may have thought.
Yeah, we gotta take out the assassin first.
The Chosen haven't given up on finding us, Commander. One of them is closer than ever.
Alright, instant contact. Alright, look, gotta go. Take care, Samuel. Carthage was raised for a second time by the Arabs. Yep. The only breadbasket nation I'm aware of is Europe is, ironically enough, Ukraine. France also used to be a big producer. I know the Netherlands also is pretty big into. I know you already had this question, but if I had a question as I had a situation drawing my attention for some time, if you could compare me to a Roman emperor of old, which one would you pick? That's a good question, Rabute. Honestly, probably Augustus. Because, well, basically excellent at planning everything, knew how to play politics very well, also had his political career truly start, or rather reach its apex, because a loved one passed away, and is now basically trying to continue to fight on to continue that memory. So I think that's going to be also very good at picking talent and those stuff like that. So I'd have to go with Augustus.
New regional contacts located.
It's nice that I don't have
The
to do it.
local
Oh crap, we
resistance
ran into the
just
third one.
established contact with have sent over all the intel they've collected on the Chosen operating in this region.
Tips for being raided, sharpshooter being...
I eagerly await your arrival, Commander.
We need Templars for that one. Okay. Alright, well, back to whatever the heck I was doing beforehand. Oh, I need to get intel in badly, but... Let's see. I need intel, so let's go ahead and finish that research up. Other than to make sure the Byzantines can't retake North Africa. Yeah, there's that. Or women's lore. I know that feeling, Ranger. Fun bits of Chosen lore, they were all human before. Yeah, it's kind of alluded to, like, well, technically all of, like, the Advent troopers were human before. I don't believe they remember anything about being human. I think they know that they were once human, and we made an acid grenade. That's cool, I guess. Not quite what I was looking for, but you know. Truce Project. Experimental ammo. I'll go back to making ammo. Okay,
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Alright.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their
a
knowledge
scientist
of
and
Advent's
68
operations,
intel? Yeah,
the aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety of our operatives, Commander. Good luck.
Operation Lazy Fist. I'll lazily go over there then.
Course for Sector 11.
I'm getting intel out of this, and I need that anyway, so hey. I was also thinking Augustus. I mean, hey. If it matches, it matches. Breaking in a new guy, huh? And cannot be dodged by enemies. Yeah, we're giving that to you. Who are you getting close to? Honest Abe's in the business. Zaitsev. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, but your buddy's not here, so we're going to hold off on that. Let's get Teddy in there. Shinobi. Hanzo's not here. Let's get... Oh, he's on a covert action. Crap. Oh. Let's get George. Oh, wait. Let's see, which is better. The damage is the same. Give him the
Maybe a
axe.
little unwieldy, but in the right hands, this thing should cut down anything standing in your way.
Let's go ahead. Weapon upgrade, do we have anything? Oh, we already gave him laser sight. Well, might as well get this party started. Or should I? Utility items available. Yes. I want to get him for the Elshin rounds. You're going to be a beast, buddy. You don't even know it yet. Alright, boys. Get out there and make the world a better place. Optimus Prime would also solo the XCOM aliens. I used to have a mod that let me have Optimus Prime's voice for, like, Spark units, but I don't know what. Like, it does not like War of the Chosen.
Advent is
You
holding
better
a
be getting
VIP
paid for
of
this and
some
skip a
importance
last.
to the resistance
Yeah, we do.
movement, and the spokesman has asked that we intercept the
It
transport
does.
vehicle
It
and
does go
rescue
through.
the target.
It's
We'll
annoying.
have to take out any
It
hostile
does help.
forces protecting the package to
I
secure
love
the
the Archer
area.
Brother Horus makes a good analog to Julius. I don't know. It just seems fitting. Sort of, kind of. You could also make a analog to Caligula. Because at first, Caligula seemed like he was going to do a heck of a great job, and then he got sick. Very sick. And then he woke up crazy. So, I'm tempted to throw that in there. Alright, let's rescue this VIP.
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
The Lord shall reveal all things in good time.
Alright, old Vasily. Silly Vasily. Glad I can make you laugh.
Yes.
Let's cut through the building. Oh, it's Advent Burger! I should probably pick tagging up something. Oh, no, that's not a door. That's a freaking window. I thought it was a door. Gosh dang it. Alright.
Yes, of course.
Oh, honest Abe.
Come on!
You'll get that on the big jobs. I guess a lifeline being called Little Boots is builds a complex. Yeah, it'll do that to you. Because keep in mind, like they when his father Germanicus was going around, he was brought along too, and so like everyone just called, hey, look, it's little Caligula. Look at him go around. So he was he was used to being around, I think. But I think he really did like suffer from brain damage from the disease he went through. And that just caused him to go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Or maybe it just made him worse.
Let's go.
Oh no, let's hope we don't get spotted. Hey, I'm not spotted. That's good. Oh, if only you were in a better position. Get up there.
Yeah.
I need to get you the spider suit as soon as I can. Only 2 damage. Bummer. But you do have armor-piercing rounds. Let's see what we can get to happen. No, no, that's not the way I want this to go. You! Abe! Straight and true. If you can shoot the dove too, that'd be awesome. I'm not sure if you got the dove, but good shot.
Oh, shit, now.
Finish him off. Thank you, George.
What was that distance?
Oh, no. That's not good. Yep. Let me just so suffer with bouts of epilepsy. Not who I was hoping you would be able to get a shot off at, but that's okay. AP rounds, baby. Bet that hurt. That's still not enough to kill you? Oh, that's annoying. What are we gonna do about you up there? Oh, we have no way to get you up there. Oh, that's a problem. Do I have a free pistol action? No, I don't.
When done righteously, it's just a chore.
Please get a crit, and he didn't get a crit.
This one survived.
Alright. Getting rid of that,
Great.
Codex is more important, so let's go ahead and focus on that. Dang it, Jan!
Big mistake.
You had 82% chance in you. Oh no. This bitch.
Heretics, come forth.
That's my line, asshole. Okay, can summon stun lancers. He decreases the will of any soldiers within sight. That's not good. Defense increase after the first attack every turn. Grounding. Easy to target from high ground, that's good to know. And Templars. I have a Templar.
See the face of your ruin.
Problem is, like, he is a little bit harder to pin down.
Commander,
And also, he has a bunch of annoying tricks up his
we'll have
sleeves.
to deal with it before it throws off
Yes,
the rest
let me
of
guess,
our
Psionic
operation.
Bomb, because that's the only... yeah, Psionic Bomb, your favorite freaking tactic, you godless heathen. And let me guess, fire... How predictable. Sucks to be you, dude. Now you're going to die.
God's love.
Oh no.
Get down!
Got her if you be on his march. Shoots at George Washington. Oh, damn, that's not good. Alright, we gotta get you out of there.
Let's go!
I don't want to slash you because you'll probably just straight up explode. You, on the other hand...
One shot, one kill.
You can only get that one? Alright, well, anyway, hey, it's something. Take him out, please.
What is this? Stop it!
An advanced purifier. I need him to be able to kill something so he can get focused so he can actually do damage. Now, heal Washington, please. Have you played in the past, actually? Oh, yeah. I've played this many a times. I actually have beaten the base game. I've never beaten it War of the Chosen just because the game crashes because I probably use too many mods. you desperately need to die. 84% chance, don't screw this up. Thank you.
Smashed their eggs.
Alright, that's lovely. Okay. Since you wanted to mark him, you get to fight him. Now try it. I can't wait to get Blade Storm on you. Spectral zombies! Oh, yay! These annoying friggin' things. Oh, yeah, that's not fun for anybody. Frickin' Warlock. How do you not see him? Alright, you know what? Just get over here, please.
Solid copy.
Just throw the axe. Right. Nice. Right up his sphincter. No. Not yet. Not yet. We'll get there.
Go on.
Since he hasn't been set to freaking blow, shoot him! There. That one's not an issue anymore.
Stay down. Your continued defiance of the Elders will only strengthen my resolve.
Yeah, yes, we know. You're the most zealous. Are you gonna make yourself an XCOM? Probably not, since we're kind of going for, like, historical figures. But, you know, stranger things have happened.
I want them to come.
Oh, crap. I was really hoping he would miss that. How? How are you alive? How are you alive? How are you alive? You should be dead. The minimum damage you're supposed to be able to discount is 4. That is... Oh, that's awful.
We're gonna stand up, and we're gonna keep going back to the toy store.
That is such BS. That is awful. I cannot believe that they made that rule. You only did 3 damage. You hear that? Isn't that funny? I only did fucking 3 damage. Shoot him.
Headshot.
We fight for the glory of the Elders.
You're gonna die next turn.
Our Lord was made flesh as Jesus Christ and died to redeem us.
To continue the Roman Empire in front of my country, I raise you Fulgrim as Elagabalus. The Emperor won a lottery system while angry Ross workers won horrific prizes you could win. I mean, yeah, he is kind of that is who I would pick.
Got him now.
Doing all right.
Yeah. Just checking in.
That's nice.
Sometimes you gotta check in on things.
Yep. Now, as for you filthy son of a gun.
Kick his ass.
Thank you, George.
Welcome to Noble Team.
The others may be gone, but you have yet to face your greatest challenger. Save your garish displays of swordsmanship for my sister.
Okay, that was an axe, buddy. I'm surprised you don't know the difference.
He doesn't.
He wouldn't. Alright.
No!
Anyway.
No! Not I!
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think I actually have missed 100% before. It wasn't this playthrough, though. But I have had just, like, that nasty a luck, like, there ain't no way, but it did away.
Your childish attempts at conjuring the Elder's power
Alright,
will
thanks for
only
copying
bring
that.
further shame and suffering to your people, Templar.
Bet you are. Oh, thank goodness. I'm really hoping to shoot a bolt right through that freaking Warlock's head.
Menace 1-5, be advised.
I'm sure he's
hostile
fine. He probably
interceptors are
just
inbound on
woke
your
up
current
from a nap or
position.
something.
Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
We got 8 turns. We're doing fine.
The Elder's blessings.
Alright. Let's see if we can get eyes on our Warlock friend. Not yet.
Go, go, go.
Let's roll.
And have you move up and reload.
Got it. Not over.
I understand.
Back in, please. Let's go big or go home. And this is why you don't let a guy from the 11th century do your computer hacking.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. VIP is in tow. Proceed to the extraction point.
Alright, get over here and hunker down. Oh, you came far closer to her than I was hoping you would.
Commander of Earth Resistance returns to the field of battle after serving my masters so very well for so many years. Come, show me why the Elders favor you so.
That's the Elder's Warlock. All reports indicate he's nearly as dangerous as they are when it comes to psionic capabilities.
I am reinforced by countless servants of the Elders.
Oh dear.
The unknown enemy is within.
Oh shoot, he got 2 in 1. Oh, this just keeps getting better.
Menace 1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position. Soldier down! Get him back up, ASAP!
Alright, Zaitsev's up again. Raven's doing alright. I as Lark, well, you know. I do what I can. Let's get over here.
Fine. I'll look into it.
Might as well go ahead and clear out your cover.
I fear no trifling eruption.
Good thing is I can get her out of here now. By the way, because the only one who gets high enough will to contest Warlocks are Magnus. Yeah. Rend, please.
I want all of them to die. I don't enjoy killing. Thank you for this.
Go ahead and get him up.
Yes! Not so heavy!
Keep firing!
You have come for your captive friend. And how many lives will you sacrifice for theirs?
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see if this works. Oh, nice shot!
You dare strike the Elder's Chosen?
That's, well, I mean, yeah, that 0% chance is really gonna scare him. Get into better cover now. Hopefully disorientation wears off soon. I would like you to get over to a better locale, but hey. Let's see how many reinforcements and what nonsense they throw at us. The unknown enemy is within. I saw what they did there. Not all that clever. Hey, it's better than Dr. Shen in the first game going, as long as at least the aliens aren't playing computer games. Like, you little... You know dang well what I'm doing. Yeah, that's not a healthy combo, what they just threw at us. Oh, you just had to pick him, didn't you?
Kneel for your master.
Oh, George resisted!
Watch it! That thing is taking control of our soldiers!
George resisted, I'm so proud of him.
Pleased. It is nearly time for atonement.
Please, shoot him. Good shot. Alright, now that you actually have some rend on you, get him.
Die where you stand!
Bet that hurt.
I will show you what true mastery of the gift looks like.
That's what you sound like.
Almost died.
I'm hitting them, but the damage leaves a little something to be desired. Just a little bit, buddy. He's still disoriented and he's going to be practically useless while I should have spec'd him in the gunslinger. Just finish him off.
Next time, pick on someone your own tiny baby size.
You said it, buddy. Long shot. Go for it. See what happens. Not surprised.
Nice shooting, Tex.
We cross time and space to...
Oh, we got lucky. Go ahead and run. Oh, he's on Overwatch. That is going to be a problem.
My army rises.
I'm not going to say he's the hardest, but he is probably the most annoying to fight. Where's Magnus when you need... Why he asks when you need him.
Make the first shot count. You won't get a second.
Finally, this orientation is removed.
Put it to good use.
It's not so much that I need this to kill him, I just need him out of Overwatch. Head down there, please. I think I know someone who needs a little bit.
Road is a difficult one.
How fortuitous. Rend him. Alright, stasis. You giant asshole. Just kill him. Oh, he's stunned. Oh, I'll take it. Please take one of them down with you, George.
Got Tango over here.
The Elders created them for this very purpose. In that respect, they are fulfilled.
Vasily, I gift-wrapped this one for you. There is not a way I could have made it any easier for you to F him up. Oh, that's not good. I would have preferred you put anyone else in stasis. Literally anyone else in stasis.
Heavy fire in my position!
You should be thanking the Elders for their accord with the remains of your pathetic civilization.
Kill this one, please. He's existed for far too long.
That's a kill.
Will pay dearly for striking down the Elders' holiest of warriors.
That's what you sound like, you annoying speckled son of a fuck. Thank you, Jan.
Nice. My expectations for them were exceedingly low.
Right.
This is good idea.
Please. Hey, I'm begging you. That's my boy! George, one of the weapons you have is actually something everything looks like a dang cherry tree. You're right, giving it to him was the best option. And now, it's payback time.
I can't expect God to do all the work. A small price for this.
Now the only one I haven't taken out on stream is none other than the Hunter, who I consider to be the weakest. Ironically, he's proven to be the most effective.
I will rededicate myself to the Elders' vision. I will treat this defeat as a sign that I must elevate myself to a higher stratum.
We showed the Chosen that the Resistance is here to stay, Commander. Now we just have to find that thing and put it down for good.
Easier said than done. But yes, we do need to do that.
Whatever you'd like.
Now, the VIP is gone. We need to get the heck out of here.
Gotta move. Gotta move.
Ooh. Had a fun time with Magnus, I managed to get off Insanity against the Warlock. You got the... Oh gosh, that reminds me, like in the first game, I mind-controlled one of the Elders. Well, one of the Ethereals, as they were called back then. Like, oh, that was glorious. There's even an achievement for such things.
Whoa.
Jan, get out of there and get to safety.
Been one hell of a ride.
The Warlock couldn't handle the Crusaders' devotion to God. Yeah, we're slaying heretics. What you gonna do? And Vasily, I want your scope cleaned and checked out, because something's wrong.
Come sing with me.
Time to go.
Hello, freedom.
You too, buddy. I always hate how long it takes the gremlin a second to go like, oh shit, right, I need to go too.
We're clear. Now let's get out of here before more of them show up.
Of course.
They're all going to be gravely wounded after this.
Zion is a place and a state of being that has been lost for several times in the past.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Where they go, aliens die.
We can thank Advent for the inspiration.
Whew! But God forbid getting in there. Lark, are you ever familiar with a web series known as Monument Myth films? No, I'm not, actually. The Psyoperative of Magnus has the highest will, barely beating out the Warlock in the because it was less than a 1% chance to work.
Together, can we oppose them?
I
United
believe a high-level Templar matches that, and I want to see what's the coast, but then it's War of the Chosen.
No matter the cost.
Vasily Lark wants that scope clean enough for him to use it in the mirror of shame with. You're dang right.
The Elders Chosen are incredibly resilient. Despite our victory over them today, we still have much to learn if we wish to destroy them permanently.
Field medic. Yeah, we're going to need more medkits. I really want to kill more Vipers so that I can finally make the Viper medicine, because that's important. Shadow stuff, that's important. Sobieski. We're giving you... Make him harder to kill, or make it... We're going to go Shredder.
Hello, Commander.
Hey, she's helping research stuff. That's great. We're actually doing all right on supplies right now.
Avenger plotting new course.
Whew.
Slowly, my knowledge of your movement grows. And with each passing day...
These magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the
Yeah,
early
that's great,
railgun
Huntress.
prototypes.
I don't care.
They
Let's
fire
check out this new
projectiles
toy
at
I have.
extremely high velocity.
We got railguns, baby. Ooh, this is now instant.
I am at a loss for words to describe the difficulties we have had in attempting to handle this creature, affectionately known as the Faceless to our troops.
I mean, they have a face, it's just pretty
the
ugly.
nebulous form
We'd rather
of its
than not
physical
have a face.
structure, including a pliable, semi-solid outer layer, seems to be slowly degrading now that the creature has expired. There is also a pungent odor that only seems to grow stronger as time passes. I've often wondered how the aliens could conceive of such a being. Is there another world out there, filled with these shape-shifting creatures? Or are they merely another construct of alien genetic tampering?
Who can say? But now we have Mimic beacons. And Gauss weapons, alien alloys. Let's go ahead and get
I
these Gauss
foresee a
weapons ready
number
to
of
go.
valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
New orders, Commander?
Alright. Pretty penny we spent there, but hey, helped out a great deal.
Pickings are slim, but I'm hoping we find a few more recruits who can handle a wrench. I could use the help.
Alrighty.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
Excellent. We still don't have a major to go after that, but we can start searching for you. Vasily, go train. Send Robert the Bruce with you. And we'll send Ian Stevenson.
We will begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
Quick draw or death from above? We're gonna go quick draw. Well, guys canonically cure like 99% of diseases when they showed up. Like several, yeah. They did do that with a lot of things, but then you also got them like trying to like create avatars for themselves. Oops, spoiler. Actually, wait, hold on. Since I have captains now. Nice. Now we're cooking with gas. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Commander, if we want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar project,
I am well
we should hit one
aware.
of their facilities as soon as possible. Commander, the aliens have made significant progress.
Oh my gosh, shut
New Advent
up.
facilities are cropping up around the world.
Can a man just search for some intel in peace?
Strategic resource located.
Now that's what I'm talking about. And let's go ahead and make contact with you. Alright, so now we got all of Europe, and we can start building a
We've
radio.
utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Yeah,
We've
that's
located the Elder's
fantastic.
Hunter, actively working in this region, Commander.
Setting course for the Western European Ward.
Alright. Tracer rounds. More accurate. Intriguing.
We have a positive confirmation on an emergency signal
Gosh
coming from
dang
the side
it!
of our
Alright, let's see. Does Nixon face George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and Teddy Roosevelt in his final battle? Richard Nixon becomes a god. Oh my gosh, what are you guys talking about?
You've got no time to waste. Break cover and move to the extraction point on the double.
Alright, you three, get moving.
Oh, all right, here we go.
He can deal with pretty much any of the lost. You move up. Two snipers. This is not ideal.
Wraith 1, your team is compromised. We're picking up Advent response forces inbound on your position.
I bet they are.
Let's go!
Let's get above them, shall we? Commander, I have a mole on my... I shoots him with a Beluga. Finally, the sweet sound of silence. There's actually a mod in the workshop that, it's like there's 1,000% chance that every second he just immediately goes... It just gives the little avatar blurb. Like, it's like, Commander, if we're going to make progress on the avatar... Oh gosh, I wish there was also this, like... I don't want him to shut up necessarily, but I want to have, like, the options, like if he says something I don't like, or, like, it's interrupting what I'm doing, I was like, option to slap him. It's like, yeah, just like, could you do me a favor and shut up? Oh gosh dang it! You got a good shot on one of them? But it's not enough to kill him. That's a shit. Or is it? Can you make it, old Vasily? Redeem yourself. Nice. If he was only next to a thing, my grenade might be able to actually kill him. Isn't too good. Probably he'll just mark someone, so I'm going to have him move up. Oh, you lucky son of a gun!
Help me!
Oh crap, they got Vasily.
We lost one of our people, but the rest of you can still get out of this alive.
I was not expecting that. I didn't think, I thought, like, considering, like, the accuracy of them normally, plus with the fact that the height advantage, I did not think they would be able to get that done. Shows what I know.
Here goes.
Leader, I found the bucket, soldier. Dear God.
You half-wit!
Congratulations, you've attracted the swarm. But that actually might do well for... Ah, crap, they're too far away for me to go slice and dice.
Come on!
This features slinging lightning trees that are gateways to parallel worlds, and George Washington becomes a giant snake. The more you know.
Sure.
Oh, that's why I couldn't go anywhere. I was like, why can't I move through this thing? Oh, yeah, because he's here. No, I want those lost there to distract the other guy. Please, I'm begging you here. Thank you.
Who's next?
Oh, there's more! Reminds me of Call of Cthulhu, XCOM, where the German gives you the bonus of doing war crimes. Of course they would. Please stop blocking my path. In fact, I'm gonna make you.
Oh, you like that? Oh!
If we can't shoot him, he's not worth blasting. Let's at least get one out of here.
Oh!
A hair trigger? That's all he dropped? That was not worth stopping for.
Oh!
Come on, Robert. Let's get the frick out of here. Judas H. Priest.
We weren't able to get everyone out, but we saved as many as we could.
How are we to know that the Advent officer was a freaking crack shot?
I have yet to discover exactly what type of exposure led to the creation of these lost civilians, but their numbers would indicate a widespread effect.
Our cooperation has proven to be a boon to the Resistance.
It looks like we've got some new information on the Chosen after our last covert op.
Slowly but steadily, our faith in your word grows, Commander. With our success comes the opportunity for you to assign us new orders, Commander.
Our influence with the Resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Send in old Honest Abe. Any other Rangers I can send? I need to start training more Rangers. Does it need to be a sergeant? Send in Zarina.
My followers will lead this action to victory.
I hope so. Alright. I was really hoping that I could get the rest of the magnetic weapons and then start on, and then get to one of the other missions safe, but no, they decide when they want the guerrilla ops done. Okay. Engineer and launches. Yeah, right now that's a high priority. Yeah, we definitely got to do this one. Neutralize the field commander. I like to think he's the guy that did me dirt, and so we're gonna get some revenge.
Setting course for the Eastern U.S. Precinct.
Come with me, my child soldiers. Have you ever played the OG XCOM game? I've heard it makes this one look like Chaplin. I would, if you mean like, do you mean like the one like Enemy Unknown, or do you mean like the one back in the 90s? Because I've heard, yeah, that one's rough. All right, let's see. I need you as accurate as humanly possible. I need you to do as much damage as humanly possible. Sacagawea has been given the codename Black Widow. That is interesting. Jan Sobieski. Can I get Jan? Jan is out. Give me Teddy Roosevelt then. Because that way those two have a bond we can operate off of. Right now, Jan Sobieski is... Why'd you say he couldn't? Make no sense. I need to get Mox leveled up more. I think I really do need to train more Rangers. Alright, anything else I can do? Nope. Alright. Head out there, boys. When I see those two games make Enemy Unknown look easy in comparison. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not even sure it's on Steam.
Sky Squad green to deploy.
I don't know where to get it. Lark, smash, marry, kill for honor. Okay, so I have to smash one, marry one, kill it. Okay. Are they named characters or just like classes? Oh, they are on Steam. I'll have to look into them. But yeah, I've heard they are stupid hard. If we're going off of classes,
trusted source in the Resistance has confirmed that a high-ranking Advent
probably
military officer
smash
will be moving
PK.
through
I'd
this
say marry
area as part of a
PK, but I don't
routine
think she's going to be
patrol.
able to.
We have an opportunity
I'm not sure
here to
how she'd
completely
feel about a
disrupt
long-term
Advent's command
relationship, and I'm
structure
worried about
and
getting a
delay
knife
their
in the
current
kidney.
operations. All we have to do is neutralize that officer.
As far as kill, let's see. Kyoshin's definitely a temptation. Horror's Mary. Ooh, that's a tough one. I feel like Nobushi would be a very good homemaker. That's my guess, but
we don't have an exact fix on their location.
I don't know. In terms of just like pure appearance, I know Nobushi and Peacekeeper are the ones I look at the most. Classic game should not mercy to anyone. Okay, let's see. They gave Peter the Great the nickname Wraith. Interesting. Alright, now we gotta find this field commander.
Fine.
Ah, Snake Corpse. Good, I need to kill you to make a battlefield medicine.
Everyone, with me!
Think I'll manage.
Advancing quickly.
I don't like it.
Now,
I
this
prefer
is
to
a
keep him
sad
up at a higher elevation. But really not. And besides, I made him back in pistol marksmanship, so he should be pretty good on the move.
I'm on it.
Also, want to know why they're just standing on top of a train. Lark, smash, marry, kill, and Skyrim. In general, or just the marryable companions? Because obviously marry Serana otherwise. Get him. Oh, what? He's revealed? Who would have guessed? Rodan kills Delphine. I might kill Delphine. Oh, kill Elenwyn. Elenwyn's who I want dead. She's dead. Thank you, Hattori Hanzo.
Now, set up strike.
Oh, God. Oh, at least we found the field commander.
Target identity confirmed. That's the general. Take him out before they can escape. We won't get another shot at this.
Oh, the general's actually going to try fighting. That's a surprise. It's not an unwelcome one.
Utilizing hook.
Do I have you hooked yet? See if you can pull him off. I want to see if you can like pull something incorporeal. Holy crap, you did that. And stunned. Nice. Finish him off. Didn't even give him a chance to split. That's delicious right there.
Let's do this.
Jan, I need you to get in there. 70% chance. Yes, I know. But...
Die.
I'm giving Delphine the Astrid treatment. Fair.
Of course.
And a one-shot. That was so nice. I would like you to do it again.
The butler did it. Or is it the advisor?
Love it when a plan comes together. Alright. Let's get you over here.
Reporting to the front.
Oh, thank goodness, I thought it was one of the Chosen coming. It's like, please, I don't need this right now.
From the AO. Don't let him get on board that ship.
Run, coward! Dang, he ran far. But that's okay. I got a boy who can go pretty far, too. But the duel... Oh, sweet, can he make it? Frick, yeah, go get him. I don't know why that broke, but sure. And, oh, I am become heir. Got a little too zealous. Just a bit too zealous.
I understand.
Can you do anything else? Oh, if only I could just get a little bit more to the left. I could go ahead and fracture him, but that would just give them more to work with, and I'm not sure I want to do that. So how do you get over there?
To that position.
Actually, wait a minute. There may be a way. Depends. Move up there.
Great.
Now, give him a bit of encouragement. Parthenax is a bro. I don't absorb the souls of bro. Agreed. Very well, now, like Lark, I must go. Someone is in the tax receipt chamber using receipts for rolling papers again. Until we meet again. Give him hell, buddy.
Put it to good use.
I want you without armor yesterday. What about they? There are kids who were born after Skyrim came out that are in high school. That pains me. Oh, trust me, I know. As a teacher, it's like they'll occasionally they'll go like, Mr. Lark, do you game? And I'm like, yeah, I do play video games. Like, what's your favorite? Probably Skyrim. What's that? And I'm just like, a little piece of me dies inside. It's like, you do not know. They do not understand. It's sad, truly.
On my position.
I don't see why not.
See, can you get a pot shot off at him? You can. Heck, go for it. Let's see what happens. Yes! And he's down.
Victory is mine.
Menace 1-5, kill confirmed. That's how it's done. We need to clear the area of any remaining hostiles. We can't allow them to recover the General's body.
Oh, and not revealed too? How about that? Lark chat. That Smash Marry Kill Warhammer 40k. That's a tough one. See, probably Smash. Let's see. Probably marry Amberley Vale. Kill Abaddon the Despoiler. Or Erebus, whichever I'm feeling at the time. And who do I just smash just for the heck of it? Gosh, I forget the name. She's like the Heretic Saint sister. She's a sister of battle. I have her model for Pete's sake. Well, technically Raven does, but it's like I have her model for Pete's sake. I should be able to remember her name. But the Heretic Saint.
No stopping now.
What was the game I started with? The Elder Scrolls. Yeah, I remember like when elementary school, Morrowind coming out. A psionic bomb? I'm shocked, I tell you. Shocked. Oh, well, not that shocked.
Our position is compromised.
No, just Overwatch. Yeah, I consider myself lucky then. Holy warrior. Oh, crap, mind control. Ah, dang it, and he succeeded.
Change will preserve us.
Oh, that is awful. That is actually awful. I'm not sure that round could have gone any worse for us. I need you to kill him. Oh gosh, and he's still kicking. That is not good.
I'm on it.
Shit! I thought he was out of range. Oh, good to know their accuracy's doing just fine. I'm begging you here, sweetie. I need you to pull this off. I shouldn't have said anything. I should not have said anything. He doesn't have any grenades. He needs to reload. Oh, crap. That bitch put the psionic bomb in literally the worst possible place. Fuck. Freaking damn it, I just gotta focus on repositioning now. There's nothing I can do. 3 of my boys need to reload shit, the other and one's mind controlled and the other can't shoot for shit. I don't care if this exposes you, I need you to get you out of there. You hurt yourself with your own psionic bomb, you moron. But if you were... Oh, you were deliberately doing that to get you a clone. Frick you. Oh, good to know they're just aces all of a sudden. Just all of them stupid accurate. And Sacagawea has been killed because... You know, I'm not even mad. You deserve to get shot for that. For that performance. No, that's me. That's me. Just like, I need you so badly. I'm gonna miss because, you know, people's lives are on the line and you are not performing stasis right now. Oh, for Pete's sake. And he's stunned. Oh, this is... I'm sensing a reload coming up. Oh, no. Yeah, no, that don't fly with me. That don't fly with me. That's BS. That is 110% BS. The fact that you can just give them every advantage possible, just like they get to win, they get to roll nat 20s on the die every time on the time without any. Okay, no, we went back too far. Without any shit whatsoever causing problems with them. No, we're reloading. I'm using my magical BS save scum powers, and this is how we shall save the world: cheating. Oh, that's not, well, how far away was this then? I'm curious. I feel like there was more than. I feel like there were more than 2 turns in between this. I feel like there were more than 2 turns in between those 2 things. There is no way all that BS happened in 1 turn. That had to be 2 turns. Alright, so we know the guy's there. So we know running in there will just attract all of the attention possible. So we need to be careful about this now. We know that there's filthy Advent priests that need to be burnt at the stake. As tempting as it would be for you to do that, no.
I'll take the 4.
Go there. Try shooting them instead. Nice.
Whoa. Don't know your customs, so have a taste.
Oh, that attracted them? I was hoping to avoid them. Well, as long as I can only have to take 1 out at a time, that can help. So then there was a high ground over there I could use, but apparently not.
Of course.
This is new. I never thought you should play this game. Never thought you would play this game. I played it, but I didn't like it. I'm sorry you didn't like it. Admittedly, sometimes it can irritate me. Alright, let's get you up here. And old Moxie boy, I want you up here.
I will move.
See if you can finish the job. Nice.
I am the victor.
Menace 1-5, kill confirmed. That's how
Lark
it's
losing
done.
the deity.
We
I
need
just
to
flip the
clear
table and
area
go home
of
powers.
any remaining
No.
hostiles. We can't allow
I
them
don't
to
do
recover
that.
the
No, it's like,
general body.
okay, what character am I rolling up next? And you just had to teleport there. Psionic Bomb. Gosh, I hate Psionic Bomb so much. It's like, hey, I want you to waste a turn moving and reloading. Because, of course. That's such a fun mechanic. Well, you showed him. Oh, no. Because when it rains, it pours. Let's see if we can make this clay more effective. There we go. No.
All right. Guess that was enough.
You get another turn, though. Everyone forget team rule number 98. Aim! Finish him off, please. Attaboy.
Stay down.
Alright. That threat has been taken care of.
I will go.
In order for him to really get into a vantage point. Let's go ahead and get him up there. Ooh, he has a free reload. That's nice. Oh, unfortunately, he still can't shoot this turn, so... There we go.
Affirmative.
Unfortunately, someone flipped the table over losing his character in a tabletop session with me. It was during the last stage of our Cyberpunk 2020 campaign. Oof. Let's see if you can actually shoot him this time. There you go. Apparently all it took was death and you know, mind-warping reality powers to make it freaking work. Now slice this bitch into two people. And you stunned him. Oh, yes. Now who's rolling the luck? And you were in the blast rate? I thought you were just... Okay, you know what? Fine. Oh, Mox is about to die.
Right. No.
Oh, no.
When they get back to base, we'll have to give our soldiers some time to heal. Mentally and physically.
Appreciate the attitude. Maybe you should have tried shooting the thing that killed him. Now I gotta recruit another skirmisher. Lovely. Oh, you coward. Don't you do it. Ah.
You win.
You're dying for that.
Continue that rhythm.
Ah, that's not good. That is really, really not good.
Well, I suppose.
Lovely.
My, what a burden to have carried!
I'm really starting to hate priests in the game.
Good, good.
I was hoping you might move. Thank you. Oh, for Pete's sake!
This is bad, isn't it?
Oh dear.
You win.
You done, you know, having your little bitch fit?
Count me in. What now, you piece of filth?
Now, finish him. Dodge Grace!
Try it again. He loves it.
Oh, thank goodness. Now, get over here.
What about here?
And atone for your sins.
Democracy isn't done with you yet.
Shinobi, I'm gonna need you to kill this guy.
We're cornered.
Again? Really? How many of those does he get? You have got to be kidding me. Sacagawea, please
Done.
redeem yourself. Desecrate the corpse, please.
Democracy!
We have confirmation. Mission accomplished.
Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of
It is
fire.
with deep regret that I must inform you that the criminals among us who would dare see our union fail have sunken so low as to attack a peaceful civilian under the employ of Advent.
That was not a civilian.
Remain vigilant and rest assured we will stop at nothing to prevent these grievous attacks.
With their freedom They accepted a new path and sacrificed all that they had. Vox Tala for 10.
I certainly hope our propaganda effort is not funded from my research budget.
Tigan, a man just died.
Hello, Commander.
Watch it. At least we got that engineer. We also work on bottle and doing a ruined notes, causing a friend of mine to cut her foot on the shards. But I think it's hard to see why we don't play with him anymore. Yep, totally fair on that point. Now let's get this radio relay built.
For Sector 7, Western Europe.
You have destroyed a vessel of the Elder's wisdom. And with it goes your opportunity at understanding the knowledge it contained.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
See if we can get
What
fully
can I do for you,
decked
Commander?
out. Yes. Oh, we're
I think Dad
juiced
would have
now.
been proud of what we're doing here. For the first time in a long time, we're
Once
actually...
I get to the armor, we'll be sitting pretty.
When inspired, our team is actually quite efficient.
Are you not efficient any other time? Tigan, gosh dang you. Improved pistols. Actually, no, I want
Assume
pistols
you
to be
make
able
that
to do more
research a
damage.
Priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the
Because
report.
typically they do just like one shy of being useful. Having a gunslinger sniper with +1 pistols is actually a huge boon. Yeah, I want a training center.
Commander, we've pushed our current power systems to the limit.
That sounds like
We don't have any
something you should be
capacity to
figuring
spare,
out for me,
which means
Miss
we can't expand
Engineer.
our facilities further.
Yeah, whatever.
Long live the resistance.
All PCS effects are increased. That's nice. Alright. With that, I think we're going to have to call it there. We've gotten far. Unfortunately, though, I just don't think we have time for another mission because it's 10:35. But we will have to keep doing this because this has been, again, I'm happy that you guys have been coming out and participating. Shame that we were pretty heavy on the casualties this time, though, which is a little rough. Because we had Dragonova, Mox, and Zaitsev all died this thing. Last time, we already lost Richard the Lionheart, and now we lost both of our OG resistance faction guys. But yeah, we have made progress though. We have now we are dunking on the Chosen. But yeah, that was some rough, man. Sound I kind of talking to your elf at this point. No, keep it a ranger. Listen, here's the thing. Streamers appreciate people in chat. And that's the thing. If you are spamming nonsense, I'm going to tell you to stop, and if that doesn't happen, I'm going to put you in timeout. But if you're just asking questions, engaging in chat, talking about what's going on with the stream, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I heavily encourage it. Because I would rather have one person talk a lot than just nobody be active in chat at all. Because literally I have a big screen of chat pulled up right above my actual screen where I'm playing the game so I can actually read. I enjoy having chat go through. Now sometimes I may not read everything that goes on in chat simply because, well, either I'm trying to focus on something or it goes by so quickly I can't catch it. But no, don't feel bad about putting something in chat. The only time you shouldn't put something in chat is say it's inappropriate for just polite society, or if it just is so far out of reach of what you're doing in chat, of what we're doing in chat or what we're talking about, then yeah, I wouldn't do that. And I will also say this, because sometimes people will come into the chat and they'll talk about like, oh hey, we're gaming together and something. If you just came in to drop in to say, tell me that information, fine. But if you're using our chat to communicate about the game you're playing rather than what we're watching, not that anybody did this stream, but me and Raven have seen it, then I'm like, hey, use one of the Discord channels to do that, because we set those up for that specific purpose. But anyway, but yes, Memorial Trumpet for the Fallen, and I will see you guys in the next one when we avenge the Fallen.